WWE will be without Roman Reigns at Survivor Seres WarGames 2023, but the pay-per-view is still shaping up to be one for the ages. In 2022, the Survivor Series event was built around the Bloodline's feud with a loaded babyface squad led by Drew McIntyre, and it was the most successful showing in its storied history. Survivor Series 2022 set numerous records, including the largest live gate in Boston history and the highest viewership since its inception in 1987. This year's show, even in the absence of Reigns, has a strong storyline-driven card, one headlined by not one but two highly anticipated WarGames matches and the return of Randy Orton after a year-and-a-half hiatus. As the last major stop on the road to January's Royal Rumble, rest assured that Survivor Series will play a significant role in the development of several top storylines. Oh, and Survivor Series 2023 shour'll be filled with plenty of surprises, too. WWE has made it clear that Bayley and Damage CTRL are headed for a split at some point, and there's an old booking philosophy in WWE that when a star wins on TV just before a pay-per-view, that star tends to lose on the PPV itself. Combine those two factors, and it would appear that Bayley is destined to lose the Women's WarGames match at Survivor Series before being ousted from Damage CTRL by her stablemates. Especially when you consider that the opposing squad has Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair, the three most pushed women in WWE. The odds are stacked against Bayley's squad. That's precisely what would make a win for the stable nothing short of a shocker. With Damage CTRL seemingly on the verge of implosion, a victory for Asuka, Iyo Sky, Kairi Sane or Bayley would be an upset at this point. Meanwhile, the continuation of Damage CTRL in its current format would also be a surprise, making a Damage CTRL win over the most stacked women's WarGames team ever a potential jaw-dropper at Survivor Series. Will he or won't he? That's been the predominant question concerning Damian Priest and whether or not he will cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Priest has been getting high praise backstage in WWE for his stellar work as part of the Judgment Day. Yet, WWE still seems to be waffling on whether or not he will successfully cash in his briefcase to become a world champion. The fact that he continues to feud with current World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, however, suggests that his cash-in is near. Survivor Series WarGames presents Priest with the perfect opportunity to do it, too. He and Rollins will be on opposing teams in what is sure to be a brutal match that could leave the world champion vulnerable to a cash-in. Especially with McIntyre also involved in this match and still having beef with Rollins, the stars are aligned for Priest to finally cash in his briefcase on Rollins and become world champ for the first time. Should Gunther lose the WWE Intercontinental Championship to The Miz? Absolutely not.